Call this meeting to order. City recorder, please start the recording.
Make sure your microphone's on.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Okay, thank you. I've already called it to order, so unfortunately, both the current budget chair and the vice chair are unable to lead today's meeting, and I have been asked to step in and facilitate until the new appointments are made during the meeting. Roll call.
Richard Benaway is excused. Gary Daigle.
I'm here.
Gail Daniel.
Here.
Kelly Geyer.
Here.
Debbie Hamilton.
Here.
Renee Lilly is excused. Correct?
I haven't heard from her.
Okay. So she's absent. Scott Perkins.
Here.
Adam Sarnowski. Sean Smalley.
Here.
Sandy Smith.
Here.
Michelle Sumner.
Here.
Larry Whitaker is excused. Abigail Wallace is excused, and Lisa Woods is excused.
Introduction of media. Any media representatives, please introduce yourself. I don't think we have any. Anyone wishing to speak before the Urban Renewal Budget Committee today on any subject matter will need to fill out a speaker form and turn it into the recorder. The forms are available on the sign-in table at the back of the room. Please turn your cell phones off or in silence during the meeting. Announcement for Zoom attendees. If you're joining today's meeting via Zoom, you will automatically be muted upon entry, and you'll need to identify yourself if your full name is not already attached to the device being used. You will not be able to unmute yourself. Public comments will only be taken if prior notification has been given to the city recorder. For more information on this new process, contact City Hall. Public comment. The purpose of public comment period is to allow citizens to present information or raise issues regarding agenda items only on the URA. Time limit of 3 minutes per citizen shall apply. All citizens must come up to the microphone right over there. Budget chair. Request nominations for budget chair. Make sure members nominated want the role. Can't unfortunately do the people that are not here. Do we have a nomination for the budget chair?
I make a nomination for Scott Perkins.
Second, the third.
I accept the nomination.
Thank you, Scott. So we have a nomination to appoint Scott Perkins as budget chair for the 26-27 budget year. Just any discussion?
I have one question.
Okay.
I'm a new committee member. Do I vote? Do we,
Yeah.
well, okay.
Yeah, you're part of the committee.
And we have nominations, but does someone want to make a motion for that?
Oh.
Or do we
Oh,
have
sorry.
alternative
I'm
nominations?
sorry. I was thinking that's what we were doing. Do I have a motion for Scott Perkins?
I'll make a motion to appoint Scott Perkins as vice chair.
I second.
Thank you. Any discussion? Seeing none, we'll vote.
Okay, by show of hands, can I have all those in favor say aye or raise your hand?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries.
So just get it now.
Yes. Or yes, correct. That'll be the next.
So you get to sneak it over now.
Oh no. I'll bring it over.
You want to turn it to the page that it's on? You can have mine.
Okay.
You can have mine.
I have a.
Here is now your script,
Thank you.
and we just got to here.
Okay.
Alright, and you need to. You were already. Great. You.
All right, thank you. We move on to our vice chair appointment. The vice chair steps in to facilitate budget meetings if the chair is unable to lead. Do we have a motion or nomination for budget vice chair?
I make a motion for Kelly Geyer for vice chair.
In a second.
I second it. Thanks.
So we have a motion and a second to appoint Kelly Geyer as budget vice chair for 2026-27.
And she's okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Any discussion? Do you run the vote?
You can if you want, or I can, either way.
I'll just take your lead on the last one. So we are voting on the budget vice chair. We have a motion and a second to appoint Kelly Geyer as budget vice chair for 2026-27. Any discussion? All right. By show of hands, all in favor, please raise your hand. Any opposed, please raise your hand. Motion passes.
Congratulations.
It says I'm supposed to call on the city recorder.
Yes. So while we were doing research for the role, since that was something that came up last year, the delegate to sign or authority to approve minutes and budget secretary. So the budget secretary position is required by Oregon statute. But because of the positions that we have, there's no actual role that person does. So what we would like, or what we are recommending, is that we combine the budget secretary and delegate authority to approve minutes into one position. The delegate to authority to approve minutes essentially is it allows that person to approve the minutes without having to wait till next year to sign off on it. And so that would give the secretary role kind of something that they could contribute rather than having two separate appointments. So if that is something that you guys would entertain, we'd need a motion and then a second and then vote on it to combine those two roles.
I make a motion that we combine the two positions.
Sure, your microphone is on.
Did you get that?
I did. Yep. Scott, in second.
Yeah.
So we have a motion and a second to combine the positions of budget secretary and budget delegate authority. Do you have any further discussion? Let's vote by show of hands. Please raise your hand for aye. Any opposed, please raise your hand. Motion passes. So we are now requesting nomination for the position of secretary and delegate authority. Are there any nominations for that combined role?
Nobody will take it, I'll do it.
Make a motion to appoint Sandy Schmick for the position of budget secretary and delegate authority.
I'll second.
You have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? All right, all in favor of, let me read it again.
I'm Sandy Smith.
Sandy Smith, sorry, I'm on the spot, nervous. All in favor of Sandy Smith for combined budget secretary and delegate authority, raise your hand. Any opposed, raise your hand. Motion passes.
Thank you.
And we'll move on to number 8, the URA Administrator's Budget Message. Urban Renewal Administrator.
Well, let's see. I gotta use this mic apparently. That's all right. I'm gonna keep it short. As we move into the 2026 and 2027 fiscal year, the Urban Renewal Agency remains focused on continuing our positive momentum. Urban Renewal has done some really good things, and we're gonna keep moving forward. Investments in infrastructure, facade improvements, and strategic property development will continue. And it will continue to play a key role in strengthening our local economy and enhancing the overall appearance and functionality of our community. I and the staff, and I think everybody here in the city appreciates the continued support and thoughtful consideration of the budget committee and the agency board as we work together to advance the city of Sutherland. Fifth.
All right, thank you, Kurt.
Scott.
And then our last item here is a continuation. We need a motion to continue the meeting on May 18th, 2026 at the Civic Auditorium at 6:30. Do I have anyone who makes such a motion?
I'll make a motion to.
We can continue the meeting on May 18th.
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Again, the motion is to continue the meeting on May 18th, 2026 at the Civic Auditorium at 6:30 p.m. All in favor by show of hands. Any opposed, please raise your hand. Motion passes. Do we do motions to adjourn or do we just adjourn?
Just adjourn.
Just adjourn. Very good.